Oh, hey there. It is Dan,
And Rob.
and you are with the Mind Body Melt. Ah, Sister Christian, what a good song. Today's topic is music. Music for workouts, music for life. Rob has a background in music, in the audiovisual AV world. And when we train our clients, music is a major topic. It's one actually the main topics that comes up with training. What to listen to. So Rob, take it away.
Thank you, Dan. As far as music is concerned, and we were just talking about that because we both used to teach group classes, I opted not to have music in the class. And you would say, well, geez, wait a minute, you're going to espouse music and the positivity of music and how it helps your workouts. I just found that, I'm training like 10, 15 people, and the thing is, it's not a problem with music, it's just that music is a subjective thing. So invariably you would play something and somebody would say, hey, that was great, but then two other people might be like, nah, I don't prefer that. Yep. And then everybody wants you to play DJ. And it's like, it's enough work just to, put together the workouts, to do the programming. Now I'm going to be Mr. DJ spinning back there. And it's like, I can't do it. I can't do it all. Some instructors embrace it. And some instructors are great because they just say, this is the music. I used to take a class with this woman. She was from Eastern Europe. And she said, if you don't like music, you're too bad, you leave. And it's like, okay, don't hurt me. So anyway, I digress, as I usually do. But from what I found, just at least personally for me, music is an incredible motivating factor. And they've done studies that have shown that music will release dopamine levels and opioid levels in your brain, okay? It's like the endorphins after you work out. You get like a high from it. And anything that will propel you forward or will help motivate you is not a bad thing. The second thing is, as well...
Number two's coming your
Number
way.
two thing, here it comes. Number two with a bullet. Is that it will help with your cadence. So say if you're doing something from a cardiovascular standpoint or even from a lifting standpoint, it will actually help with your cadence, it'll help with your timing, and it will keep you moving at the appropriate pace. Now, granted, if it's techno, that might not be a good idea. 140 beats per minute, maybe not a good idea.
Glow sticks going.
But like from me, I'm partial to the harder fare of, as far as music's concerned. I like metal, so everything with me is like, and that just gets me going. That just keeps sustaining me. I pretty much can sustain myself. I don't need music per se, but if I'm somewhere and I got the headphones in, it actually blocks out the world as well. It keeps me focused. It keeps me centered on what I'm doing. And with that note, I am going back to Dan.
I just want to tap into something.
Put his 2 cents in.
I'm going to eat the microphone. I want to tap into something because some of you right now are probably watching this video and it's saying, well, wait a second, you guys promote meditation, affirmations, positivity, and now you're talking about this metal music. Aren't you going to put this negativity in your brain? So here's what I found, which is very interesting. It's all the place you're coming from. So I used to work out and listen to a lot of rap and rock music, and the lyrics can be negative. The music gets your endorphins going, gets you amped up.
Listen. I have it on a reliable source that he used to listen to Air Supply. And a little bit of Milli Vanilli thrown in there.
They're really good. God damn it. Fuck
They're
off.
real musicians. I swear.
Shout out to you guys. So if you see this video, give it a like. Anyways, so no, I used to work out and I come from a place of negativity. I'd be angry and I listen to angry music. But now, we're gonna go really deep here into the energy. When I work out, I listen to rap or rock, and the music and the lyrics are negative. I'm not tuning into that. I'm tuning into the beat and the energy. So I'm getting more grounded. I use the music to get more grounded. And sometimes, we'll get really deep here. We do have shadow sides too. If you're a Carl Jung, if you study up on him. Long story short, a shadow side is, yes, we want to be positive, but at the same time, we're still human beings and we go through things and we store emotions. And to ignore those emotions isn't good because they're going to boil up and manifest. So, coming full circle with that, it's okay to, yes, be positive a lot and tune into the positivity and have your vision board and say your affirmations of positivity. At the same time, it's also okay to tap into the negativity sometime and realize that, yes, you do have it and release it. So, a lot of times when I'm working out, it's almost borderline a therapy session because I'm acknowledging, yes, I do have these feelings, and maybe that person may have upset me, or I had these expectations, or whatever. But then I'm using the music to get me amplified and let it go. So my typical workout, honestly, the first 10 to 20 minutes, it's like hardcore rap, and you know, I'm the whitest guy out there, you can tell. But I tap into some pretty hardcore
Second
rap.
whitest guy.
He's the second whitest guy.
Hello.
If you're the third whitest guy, please give this video a like. That'd be great. But no, I put some heavy stuff on, but after that 20 minutes when I release, then I go back to the positive stuff. So think of life as a balance. It's the yin and the yang, or yang, as it's properly pronounced. But we're balanced, and we do have these shadow sides, and it's okay to tap into them and let it out and let it go. And I feel so much better when I get the both. If I'm positive all the time, am I really being authentic with myself? The music is used as a tool for me to tap into those emotions, release them, let them go, and then play more positive stuff. I'll play 80s pop music, whatever it is, whatever puts me in a better mood. Yes, I'll put Justin Bieber on too. I don't give.
He's got some good.
He actually does have some good music.
He does.
So
He does. But in getting into that psycho analysis phase in which Dan is partial to, I'm not. Dan's background, by the way, he's got his master's in psychology.
counseling, close enough.
Counseling.
You should know me by now. We've been driving in this car for 7 days straight.
It's almost like I don't know you. But when you say it's akin to primal scream therapy,
in a way, yeah.
in a way,
Releasing.
like releasing all that pent up, it's about metaphorically breaking, if you will. You're breaking down stuff
Yeah.
in your psyche. Maybe you had a certain day where things didn't go so well. So I find that after the workout, I'm less apt to engage in road rage or take something out on a loved one. Verbally, obviously, not physically. And I think it's just a good way for me to take that pent up frustration, if you will, and channel it and bottle it in a way that's healthy.
You're being true to yourself. So
Yeah.
I just thought of this. This is really, we're going to go deeper right now. I'm talking very fast because I'm excited. But so think of the personality and the person you are. As you can see, Rob's a pretty laid back, relaxed guy, easygoing. But he has stresses of the day, and he taps into the stuff that pisses him off, and when he works out, and he releases it. So for someone like him, having that music, he's tapping into a different side of his personality. But if you're a person who's always angry, maybe always listening to that kind of music is not a good idea. Maybe it's better to tap into more positive things and find that balance.
Maybe that's an extension of your rage.
Yes.
It becomes almost like, okay, this is my mantra,
Yeah.
and this is my quest, and maybe that's a person that you want to kind of keep a wide berth from, wide perimeter at the gym.
Yeah, so think of I always say you want to keep that balance, but you don't want to lose your fire too. So if you're a person who's super nice all the time, maybe you need to tap into more of that fire, not from an angry place, just from a grounded, fiery place. And if you're someone who's always angry all the time, could come in any shape or form, but if you're someone who's always angry, maybe you need more air supply or the softer. Oh, that was a bridge. Softer music. Yes. That's my biggest take home is try to whatever your natural default right now in your life is as an emotion, whether it's anger, go listen to something more positive. If it's positive, something more angry. But I always say kind of start off, depends actually, start off whatever feels best for you. If you want to start off with the light and go heavy, or heavy go light, play around with it. But I promise you, by having both in your music, it will change your workouts. You'll have more efficient workouts. You're going to feel better mentally overall. If you're always listening to the positive, you're just going to store anything. You're not releasing it. Exercise is the best way to release stored and trapped emotions. And music is the best way to tap into those.
Yeah, mix it up. Mix it up. I think you have a tendency to kind of plateau with anything that you do. So I try to mix it up. Believe it or not, and it's akin or along the lines to what Dan was talking about, where he'll start with a certain genre of music and then segue into something else. I'm all over the map. So if I'm well, here's case in point. If I'm doing a dynamic warm up, it's going to be a little bit heavy, and then when I'm in the throes of my workout, then it's really heavy. But if I'm doing a static stretch, I'm not getting down with Hatebreed. I'm another metal band. I'm probably listening to Simon and Garfunkel,
Yeah.
or something of a softer,
Mm-hmm.
blend, if you will, because I'm easing down. I'm coming out of that. It's like I've reached my crescendo, and now I'm coming down the mountain. And you have to turn it off at some point.
You get the full range of emotions too, and so
Yes.
you're expressing every emotion,
Exactly.
so you get more balance at the end, and you just feel better.
It's like a book
Yeah. Or a movie.
or a movie.
Yeah, you ever notice in a movie, it's like a good movie has every kind of emotion.
Yeah,
In a way.
exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
So, yeah. And I'm just going to say exactly again, because
gonna
I have
say it
nothing
too.
else to say.
Exactly. I'm gonna roll down my window.
Yes.
Exactly. There you go.
Ooh,
I could have yelled a lot louder. But
Yeah.
I want to be courteous to our fellow drums.
of course. Okay. Well, I'm going to hang the... I'm going to give the mic back to you. I'm like, yeah, that's great.
Rob's brain is just turned off because we've been driving non-stop filming these videos for days. Now,
When are we going to return flying? Is it ever going to happen?
where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you?
That's a little inside joke, by the way.
We'll get to that on another video. Anyways, this is our longest video yet. We're doing a good job with this. Or we're doing a bad job because we keep rambling. Either way, I hope you enjoyed.
Hope we haven't lost you at this point.
They want more. You have to wait till next time if you want more. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with this. It's very profound. Until next time.